We will win the DREAM Act soon, very soon, and when that day comes, we will celebrate with millions and millions of people across this country who stand with you tonight, who stand for justice, who stand for democracy, who stand for equal opportunities for all. And when that day happens, the young leaders of this DREAM Act movement will go on to accomplish great things with your lives. You will go on to lead important organizations. You will go on to become lawyers and teachers and doctors and members of the U.S. Senate to replace those old white men.
Now you understand what you're facing in this country. That is a so-called professor at the University of California at Los Angeles named Kent Wong. God only knows what he's a professor of, but he just was celebrating the day that Hispanics will replace those old white men, which he says with derision. And joining him in hating white men is none other than Nancy Pelosi, who compares the DREAM Act to the Founding Fathers, saying that the Founding Fathers wanted illegal aliens to come into this country against the law and to enjoy freebies at the expense of taxpayers. You're not going to believe this, but listen to clip 13 now.
A lot of attention is paid for those coming from Latin America, but they've come from all over the world, and many of them to this day do not know whether what their legal status is. Some find out in a most unfortunate way when ICE shows up at their door to say you weren't born here because their parents may not have told them that. But their identity is all American. Some of them don't even speak the language of the country of origin of their parents.
No, and Nancy, most of them don't even speak the language of the land, but that wouldn't bother you as long as you have more grist for your mill. Listen to this one now.
If you have ever been to a DREAM Act occasion when young people come together and speak about their love for America, you will hear
and then loop back to 11
anthems of patriotism that again would make you so very, very proud, and how it echoes what our founders had in mind.
We will win the DREAM Act soon, very soon, and when that day comes, we will celebrate with millions and millions of people across this country who stand with you tonight, who stand for justice, who stand for democracy, who stand for equal opportunities for all. And when that day happens, the young leaders of this DREAM Act movement will go on to accomplish great things with your lives. You will go on to lead important organizations. You will go on to become lawyers and teachers and doctors and members of the U.S. Senate to replace those old white men.
Now you know the hatred in the streets being stirred up by UCLA professors like Kent Wong, the hatred being stirred up by the ACLU, the hatred being stirred up by La Raza, the hatred being stirred up like, well, in so many different ways. Border Patrol agent murdered in Arizona won't make it to your morning newspaper because it doesn't fit the protocols of their agenda. U.S. Border Patrol is reporting today they rounded up 4 suspects in the shooting death of one of its white agents in the Peck Canyon area of southern Arizona. But, of course, they won't identify the suspects because you're liable to put 2 and 2 together and come up with why they sound just like those who want the DREAM Act.